Hey y'all, it's Tatiana. This is my part 2. I don't know what I'm gonna name the title for the first part. Something like Get Up for the Thick Girls or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I've heard a lot of names. Or fat, stubby, chunky, thick, whatever. All those people make names about big girls. I've heard once, like, paybacks of, and actually, when someone calls you that, it's like they give you a compliment. To me, when somebody says that, I'm like, oh, thank you. Or somebody says you need a treadmill. I'm like, I know, right? I know. Somebody says, girl, you is fat. I'm like, honey, yes, I am. In the back and the front. Don't like it? Well, then, yeah, okay. Because some girls, some skinny girls are, trifling heifers. You know what I mean? Some girls aren't. But some girls who pick on other girls because the other girls are bigger than them, I'm just like, it's probably a hater because she probably ain't got no chichis or no booty. And since big girls do, she just hating on you. Like you got more junk in the trunk than she do. And some girls who are skinny, who don't pick on big girls, keep it real, I ain't gonna lie. Some girls do that. But I'm going to tell y'all a truth right here. I was about to beat up a skinny girl for calling me out. She gonna call me out in front of everybody and think that I was gonna cry. But oh no, Tatiana don't cry. I'm from where I'm from. Where I'm from, you say something, we gotta beat you down. I'm sorry. That's where I come from. And so, like, okay, she don't be calling me out, touching me, poking me, hitting me, and once I want to hit her back, she puts my hand down. And so I'm like, oh no, she did not just touch me again. So, knowing the child I am, going after that heifer, going after her is pounding that face in. And she's talking about I'm following her, and we're outside in gym, supposed to be walking or running a mile. How am I following you if we're all doing it? I'm like, you must think the other boys and the other girls behind me are following you too. I mean, like, really? And so she started yelling in her mouth. So I about to grab her hair, and her friends, I said, she don't need to touch you. And that's why I shoved her, and then she get her books. She said something smart, and I couldn't hear it. So once then, I'm sorry. But once then, here she go. And so here she go on the fence. I like this, blah 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 blah. That's a person. I was like this. A person who all does that is called a pussy. If you're gonna talk about somebody else behind their back and then deny it, and then gonna say crap about everybody else, I'm like, to me, you're not a bitch. You're just a pussy. That's, cause cats is like a pussy cat, like that. It's a cat. I don't know what everybody else thinks about that word, but anyway, I think it's a cat. And cats go meow, meow. That's all I hear, meow, meow. Like, I don't really get why people talk about everybody else when they need to talk about themselves. I'm like, really? Who wears high heels during gym class when they know they're gonna run? I mean, like, seriously. And plus, this other girl, I don't want to say she's my friend anymore, but, she was saying something about how I'm running faster than her. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, that's something. How you running faster than me? She was running too, and I wasn't even running. I was just jogging, she was running. And she's scarier than I am. So, because people say big people can't do what skinny people can. That's kind of a lie. Sometimes it can be true. Some girls who are skinny can't even make a cheerleading team, or can't do a split, or can't do a herky to save their life, or probably can't even get a man to save their life. Big girls probably can do that better than skinny girls. Skinny girls can do something. Pretty much big girls and skinny girls both get picked at, mostly. Both. None greater, none lesser, the same amount. Cause school I used to go to, even skinny girls used to get picked at. It wasn't even many of us bigger. It was like only 3 of us, and that was it. But the only person I would that will talk junk about me, just me. I'm like, what are you talking about me for, honey? I look good. I don't know what you talking about. And you know, my mom says that's just a hater. But why? I'm just thinking most every time she says that, I'm like, why would a skinny girl be hating on me? Probably because I'm smarter than her, more clever, can do better things than she can. I'm not being a whore. I'm not trying to go with every boy I see. I'm not trying to do all this and that. I don't have to do certain things just to get into a place or something like that. I'm like, really? So, yeah. And let me see, I'm gonna mix it. I got enough time anyway. Cause usually, let me see. To me, I'm not an ugly girl. Yeah, I'm a thick, a big girl, whatever you want to call it. If you say fat, pretty, damn, I forgot what the H means. Pretty, hot, and thick. Pretty, hot, and thick. Fat. Yeah, I watched Fat Girls, so. You know, some African or Jamaican men don't prefer skinny women. Or some they may prefer big women. You know, I really don't have a problem with a skinny girl or a big girl. You just say something to me, I'm gonna get bad. I'm just gonna get a slight across your head. I take after my mama. I mean, like, really, what would you do if someone was coming up in your face, calling you names, calling you out in front of everybody? And when she run that mouth, act like you won't do nothing. And when she pop her in that mouth, everybody sees what you did. And if you go to the office, I call that self-defense. I mean, they told me I would have went to jail. Okay. For what, beating a girl down? Okay, I'll do it. But the thing is, she got beat down in 5th grade by somebody else running her mouth. So that should have taught her a lesson. Because mostly, even all her friends were saying, beat her up, Tatiana, beat her up. I'm like, and you call them your friends? So later on, blah, 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 we went to the office, whatever, talked. Turns out, her friends were talking about her behind her back. Be honest, I'm not a person who talk behind your back. You say something about me, I say something about you, on and on. We say something about each other, not to face. That's not even solving nothing. Once you fight, kind of not solving anything. It kind of makes you have a point. So you mess with me again, you get knocked out. But you know, hey, they say girls, this and that. Because usually, to be honest, boys, when they fight, they just go over like that quick, or the next day, a few hours or a few minutes. Like, we're outside playing, and they have arguments. They go inside, they cool and everything. Because that happened a lot of times at my old school here, and my new school now too. So I'm just, but you got people who don't even know you yet. I don't know. You know, I just don't get the fact why people talk about each other. I mean, like, really. Girls who talk about other people, they do get talked back too. You see girls who are like me, who shut their mouths, listen to school, do their homework, listen in class, do all this stuff. Out of the bloom, like, I don't dress bad. I dress good. I got some nice shoes. My hair is not messed up as always, or anything like that. My weave ain't nothing touching out, no trace. I don't wear none of that stuff. I mean, like, you know, out of the boom, you gonna say something about me. I'm like, what? There ain't no wrong with what I'm wearing, but what I'm rocking and what I'm showing, or what, you know, what's shining. I ain't got no thing with that. That's what my mama created a beautiful girl. You know, people who just talk about you out of the bloom, somebody who's a hater or who's jealous because they can't afford something or they can't wear something that ordinary people can. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of get mad sometimes when people say big girls can't wear skinny jeans. I can wear skinny jeans too. I mean, you know, I always don't see the point of you picking on somebody else when you don't even look good your own dang self.